I'm finally bringing back the project 100 uses. I started this project several years ago. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I based it off of Too Much Tosh's 100 Club, and I kind of lost focus on this project. I think I had too many things in it, so I'm going to narrow it down a little bit. I'm picking only eyeshadow palettes, and I'm trying to get to 100 uses on a palette. So if I use a palette, let me just give you an example. If I use this palette, let's say I use 6 of the shades to create an eye look, that counts as one use. Or if I just use one shade on the lower lash line, that counts as one use. And so in this project, I ended up taking out a bunch of palettes that I just didn't really feel like using. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you the one palette that I have gotten to 100 uses on since I last updated this project, and then the remainder of the palettes that I have decided to keep in the project, and I'll tell you where I'm at with those. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. I love project panning. I've been on a no-buy. It's wonderful. I can't complain. Let's get okay, let's just start with the palette that I did get to 100 uses on. I got to 100 uses on this many months ago, but like I said, I haven't really updated this project in a while, and that is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. It is beautiful. I love this so much. It is wonderful. I would say the shades that I've used the most out of this palette are this taupey metallic here, the matte browns, and you can't really tell, but like this burgundy here and that dark brown, I have used a lot. I love those on the lower lash line. So it's a wonderful palette. It really is. I'm very excited that I got to 100 uses. So pretty cool. Okay. Now, I need my computer to tell me how many uses I have on the rest of these palettes. Okay, so first up, we have the Natasha Denona Purple Blue palette. And this one, I'm at 34 uses. I've had this palette for years. I mean, all these palettes I've had for years. None of these are new palettes. So yeah, only 34 uses on this one. This is so expensive. And so I got to start using this one. It's been quite a while, quite a while since I used that. All right, next up, Mothership 5. Nope, that's not Mothership 5. Hold on. This should be Mothership 5. Okay, here we go. 22 uses on this one. I really do. I love this one. It's beautiful. So yeah, only 22 uses though. I gotta use it more. It is quite a beauty. And then Natasha Denona Zendo. I didn't put these in the proper order. I should have done that. Zendo, 31 uses. Also, I can't even remember the last time I used the Zendo palette. I love it. I do. It's stunning. And so what I'm planning to do is, because these are kind of scattered throughout my eyeshadow palette collection, I'm going to try to put them all in one drawer so that I kind of like reach for them. And I've been doing minimal eye makeup for the last like a year now. And also I've been mostly using the eyeshadows in my Project Level Up, which is what I'm wearing today, and which is like pretty much the only eyeshadows that I've been wearing. So Zendo, 31 on that one. All right, the Natasha Denona Gold palette, I am at 23 uses. So not a lot on this one. I do love it. It's very, very beautiful. I love the browns. I love the different metallics. I love the duochrome shade. So yeah, that also, like I said, I'm going to put these all together and I'm going to get myself to use these more. Here's one that I really haven't used a lot. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. I'm only at 19 uses on this, which is unfortunate because this is such a pretty pinky mauve color story. I really like it. The shades also, I will say, they look kind of like dull and boring when you look at them, but on the eyes, it's actually a really, really pretty palette. And again, another one, couldn't tell you the last time I used this. Absolutely have no idea. Okay, then we have the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. This is the one I'm getting closest to. I'm at 96 uses on this. So, you know, getting close to that. This is one of my favorite palettes, and I've used it a lot. And I use a wide range of the shades. This metallic here, I definitely have a huge dip going on that one. I use the matte browns a ton. I mean, I love the whole palette. The one shade, well, I do use this one called Deep Dive. I use that one on the lower lash line. Not that much. This shade Rhodium, I think I've only used this like twice ever, but it almost like doesn't really fit with the rest of the palette. I mean, I get it. It's taupey, kind of, I don't know. It goes, but it doesn't. I just don't really reach for it, but the rest of the palette, oh, and True Copper. I love True Copper. That one's really, really pretty. So, yeah, this one obviously I'm getting closest to. Okay, this is the least used. This is Pat McGrath Moonlit Seduction. I'm at only at 12 uses on this one, and I really love it, so I need to start using it more. You know, that's clearly the theme here. This shade here is so stunning, and I love these mauve shades. And also, I love this one for the inner corner. It's really, really pretty. And so, yeah, this is one of my favorite Pat McGrath palettes. So I gotta use it more. All right, then what do we have? Okay, Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. I admit, when I saw the number for this, I thought I had used this more. Unless I used it for a while and forgot to track it. I track all of these on my spreadsheet that I use for like my makeup inventory. And maybe I forgot. I don't know. But the I Need a Nude, I'm only at 19 uses. And I thought I had used this palette more. I guess looking at it, it doesn't really look like I've used it more than that. So I think I'm just mistaken, and this is actually the accurate number. So yeah, this is one of my favorite palettes. This is like, and this is my style right now, very like simple, neutral. So really, this is the one I really need to be pulling out. I love this shade here for the inner corner. I love these kind of like neutrally kind of cool toned mattes. They're wonderful. I love this peachy shade. It's so pretty. It's a lovely palette. So yeah, and it's also really good dark brown. I've come to realize I'm a little bit picky with dark browns, and this is it's a really nice one. I don't know. And so yeah, that I got to use this more because it's really fantastic. And then the last one, this is a very old palette. I've had this for 6 years, maybe more. I don't know. This is the MAC Burgundy times 9 palette, and I've used this 27 times. And if I can open it, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. And yeah, I still love MAC eyeshadows. The mattes are really easy to blend, and the shimmers, they're kind of standard shimmers. They're not super metallic, which is okay sometimes. I don't always want that. Like today, I only wanted a little bit of shimmer. And so yeah, I don't think every metallic shade needs to be like super foiled or sparkling and glittery, especially the glittery ones. I don't want to be wearing those all the time. So I like that this is some nice subtle shimmers and really high quality mattes. And this shade here is Sketch, which is one of the most well-known MAC shadows from back in the day. There's some other well-known ones in this palette. Honey Lust, Quarry, Antiqued, which one? Ho, Star Violet, and yeah, Sketch. So yeah, it's a really, really pretty palette. I like it. Wait, Ho? Do I own that one separately? Oh gosh, I hope I didn't do that. Did I do that? I don't know. There's a few that I own in singles. I hope I don't have repeats because I have enough eyeshadow. But anyway, neither here nor there. Doesn't matter. 27 uses on this. So that's where I'm at with this project. The My Dream palette, I got to 100 uses. And so that leaves only 9 palettes in this project. And I think before I just had too many and I just kind of felt like all over the place and I didn't really know what to use. Plus, I'm mostly using my Level Up eyeshadows and yeah, and I'm doing a lot more minimal eyeshadow lately. So I think this will be a good plan. Set these aside, try to get some good use on them, and not having too many in this project, I think is also a good idea. And like I said, I did create this based off of Too Much Tosh's 100 Club. I will link her in the description box. And yeah, if you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. I do love project panning. And I'm thrilled with my no buy. I really, really am. I have more than enough makeup. More than enough. I want to declutter more, but I like everything I have right now, so there's nothing that I actually want to declutter. But yeah, that is it for this video. Let us know if you guys are doing this project. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.